welcome back and thank you so much for watching. Today I'm going to be talking about knitwear, hence this massive pile, and also my beloved coffee table's finally arrived. Those of you who watch my vlogs will know this has been a long time coming. So that's why I'm sat on the floor, because I just want to get it involved in any way that I possibly can. So yeah, I thought I'd do a video just about some of my favourite jumpers. Some of them are ones from last season that I still really love and still really recommend, and some of them are new. And yeah, I mean, it's chucking it down this very second, so we're into that wintry season, but we're in that short window where you can wear jeans, a jumper and no jacket, which I really like on evenings when you go out with that and some boot heels or just some nice heels, or your Converse in the day or whatever. I really like that look, so I've been wearing that a lot at the moment, and I thought I would just talk about jumpers a bit. I'm obviously going to do testing basics on jumpers again. I'll do like turtlenecks, chunky knits, all of that kind of a thing. This is just a mix of different types of ones, and all of the proper autumn winter testing basics are going to really start getting going in October. I'm still trying to hold out a little bit until all the high street shops especially really start pushing their autumn winter collections. Like the high end, the autumn winter stuff's been out for ages, but the high street not so much. So anyway, knitwear. I'm going to start with some of the old ones from last season. And one of the most favourite ones that I wore the most, and something I will buy again, was the cashmere that REDOUTE do. It's really well priced. They always have discount codes flying around as well, so you can kind of pick this up for between £60 and £70. I also had this in navy blue, and I flipping washed it by accident. Accidentally got mixed up in the washing machine and it shrunk, and I was gutted because I wore that all the time. But I had this pink one as well. As you can see, it's a bit crinkled, but it's just a high neck cashmere jumper, but that's such good cashmere for such a good price, so I would definitely check out REDOUTE again for their cashmere. And the other thing they do really well are turtlenecks. So my two go-to places for ribbed turtlenecks. So if, like me, if you've got boobs, when you're buying turtlenecks, try and go for ones that are ribbed, or if not ribbed, they're really skinny fitting, because the key to it being flattering is that it sits tight above your chest. Like a baggy jumper like this, I still think looks fine when it's not got the high neck. But if you have like a really tight turtleneck and then something that's baggy from sort of the collarbones down, it just makes you look like you've got a shelf rather than, I don't know, it's just really not flattering. So I always look for ones that sit really tight here, like on the top of your chest, and also then sit quite tight under the bust as well. And these ribbed ones are great. So this one's from REDOUTE. It's just been in the wash, and it's obviously got into a little bit of a fight with something cream and fluffy. Maybe tissue was in there. It's going to have to go in the wash again. But this one you can put in the washing machine, and it's so good. I really like it. Oh, by the way, for the new jumpers that I've got coming up here, I filmed a really cool video the other day in this studio. I'm going to have it ready for you guys soon. I'm so excited to share it. And I've styled up loads of these jumpers in that video. So for now, I'm just going to show you them on with these jeans that I've got on, which are just from Urban Outfitters, because I'll do like proper styling with them all in another video. I'm very excited to share that video as well. So yeah, REDOUTE also do really good ribbed turtlenecks, and UNIQLO. They're the two places that I would go for them. They're both really well priced. The UNIQLO one is slightly thicker, but I prefer the fit of the REDOUTE one. It's ever so slightly skinnier fitting, probably because it is a little bit of a thinner wool. But they're both really great. I get a size small in both of them, so I recommend those two spots for turtlenecks. That's the thing about doing testing basics on turtlenecks again, that I now know where I want to get them from, so it's kind of a little bit futile because I have my favourites. And another great one, oh god, I've had these two jumpers for years. These are my favourite layering ones, and now I say layering because they're thin and they're really sheer. I'm really into wearing sheer black turtlenecks with like a black triangle soft cut bra for evenings in the winter. I do that look all of the time, but it's like it's see-through, so it's not for everybody. So these two, they're from COS. I'm pretty sure they still do them. I've had them both for probably about 2 years now. They wash really well, they last really well, they don't have holes in them or anything despite how thin they are, but they're the best layering turtlenecks. They're also really good because the turtleneck itself is really nice and long, so you can either fold it down or have it nice and ruched and scrunchy, which is what my preference is. So I always recommend these to people if people want skinny, thin turtlenecks to wear under stuff. Then the COS ones are the absolute best. I love them. And then one of the new things that I've got now, I think I said in a video a couple of weeks ago that Weekday, this one's from Weekday, I think you've seen this before, they have some really amazing knitwear at the moment. It's all around £45. They have some cashmere which is more expensive, but their £45 jumpers are so good. Oh, a bit too hot still. And I've been wearing mine a lot and I really, really like them, so I recommend that. I also went wild in Under the Stories. Before we talk about that, I want to talk about this one because it might sell out soon. It's from UNIQLO again. They did a collaboration with JW Anderson and I picked up this jumper. It's menswear, so I got it in a size small. It fits so, so good. And it's just got these three buttons down here. I really like the fit of it and I really have this vision of wearing it with white jeans, but then whenever I imagine that outfit, I just have that song that goes, I don't like cricket, I love it. Is that actually a song or is that off the Mighty Boosh? I'm getting mixed up now. Yeah, it's anyway, I just feel like a cricket player. Whenever I've tried the outfit on, I feel like a cricket player. But I keep seeing outfits on Pinterest with that white jeans and a cream jumper and it looks really cool, but then I feel like I just should be playing cricket whenever I put it on. Anyway. Yeah, this is from the JW Anderson collection, which has some nice things in, but the men's side of it I think is stronger. So yeah, I really like it, and it actually has the JW logo on the buttons. I hadn't noticed that. So picked that up, and then I have one from TOPSHOP. I'm really excited because some of you might know that I worked with TOPSHOP over the summer. I'm working with them again for the next few months as well, which I'm so, so excited about. So I'm going to have lots of TOPSHOP things because I get a voucher from them and then obviously buy stuff to wear and to shoot with and to create the content with. So this is one of the things that I picked up with the voucher. I ordered lots of knitwear and it's like a sparkly jumper. I was thinking for evenings because it's kind of sexy because it's a super low V and it also has a V down the back as well. I haven't worn it yet. I got it in a 10, kind of oversized. I really like it. It sort of falls off the shoulder a little bit, so that's the only thing I think I need to be mindful of, that it doesn't fall off too much. But I think it looks really, really good, like with some straight leg jeans and some really high heels or something. Or, you know, that everywhere at the moment they've got those silver boots that were like Balenciaga inspired last autumn, winter, I think. The really like high shine silver pointy boots with something like that. I think it looks so cool to bring out the silver in it. But it's just a really nice jumper. I really, really like it. So I'm going to Amsterdam next week actually as well to film some TOPSHOP content, and I'm definitely going to take this and wear it for an evening look as well. So that was TOPSHOP. And then finally I went into Under the Stories of the day and went absolutely flipping wild. I haven't really been shopping that much recently aside from for testing basics. I think it's just when it's like the change in the season, the high street is always a little bit crap. But it's picking up now. As all the new stuff comes in, I'm starting to feel really inspired again. And Under the Stories had some really good stuff. So I bought 3 jumpers. I'm going to start with this one because clearly there's some sort of a theme going on here which I don't know about. I think it's because I really like this colour with brown hair. Seems my hair's darker now. This is, if I'm honest, I prefer the fit of this one to this one that I've got on. This one I like a lot, but it's more of like a throw on and sit around the house, whereas this one I've been enjoying wearing out, like tucking the front into my jeans and stuff like that. It has a really nice high neck to it. It's a really cropped length, which is great if you like your high-waisted denim like I do. And it's just got a really boxy fit. Like, it's kind of awkward because there's so much material on it here around the boobs, but it looks really good and I really, really like the colour as well. So this with my Stella McCartney grey checked blazer is like a colour combination dream. And then I picked up this one which is sort of a bit fun and is also inside out. I think the thing I like about their knitwear is that it's really thick, so they've done loads that really have a structure to them. And you know, kind of like boxy and just hold their shape basically. So this one says Paris on it. They have some t-shirts also with this font and sort of logo on it. So I just thought it was a bit of fun. I don't do slogan things all of the time, but I just thought this one was kind of nice. And again, fun to style up in a way where you make it a bit smarter, like now with blazers, and then as it gets even colder with really well-structured wool coats and stuff like that. But it's so thick, so thick. I think you can probably tell when you see it on how thick it is. And the final one, this is possibly my favourite knit that I've got here. I am so into cardigans at the moment. Like, even I saw something on Pinterest and it was some straight leg Levi 501s with, you know, like those really old style cardigans that just make me think of Marks and Spencer's, where they have the really small buttons and the V-neck and everything like that. with a cardigan just on its own, worn, buttoned up, tucked into the jeans. And it looked so, so cool. So I'm now like mad into cardigans and I'm going to get one like that. The really classic style. But this one is a bit more fun and cool, I guess. Again, it's from the stories and it just has these huge black buttons, a really nice V-neck to it. Again, it's really cropped. Again, it's really, really thick. I absolutely love how it looks. I think it would also look really cool worn undone. I'm going to have to try that on now actually and see what it looks like. Worn undone with a white t-shirt underneath for something that's slightly grandma-esque, but just I feel like I'm going to be really into it. But so far I've only worn it on its own, just done up, and I really, really like it. I'm so into it. So that's what I picked up. Their knitwear is a bit more expensive than Weekday, but there does seem to be a difference in quality in it. I think I'll try and include both brands in testing basics for things like that so I can properly compare them as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. A little bit of a knitwear haul, some old, some new. Everything will be linked in the description box. What else? I don't think I've got anything else to say really. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. I don't know what actually, well, I've got a vlog going up, but this one that I filmed in the studio, this video, I'm so excited to share. So keep your eyes peeled for that, and I'll see you in the next one.